From Ada, Oklahoma, this is Midwest Sports Saturday. Hi, I'm Joey McWilliams. We're in the shade again today because it's gotten hot in the Midwest part of the United States. One more weekend, but we're enjoying this shade and enjoying a great day. I'm with Dr. Nicholas Myers right now. I want to give him a proper introduction in a moment, but on this Saturday, of course, it's football season right now. You may be able to hear and see the band behind me. East Central, we're on the campus of the East Central University Tigers. The football team is away today. We'll talk about the GAC in just a moment. And the volleyball team had the day off today as well. And I know that Coach Essex is out recruiting right now. So if you have a Division II program with a football team on the road, volleyball with a day off here in the fall, what do you do with the home field? Well, you host a band competition. High school bands from all around the state of Oklahoma are here in Ada today, and I am now going to officially introduce you Dr. Nicholas Myers, who is the Director of Bands and Percussion here at East Central University in his 6th year with the program. We have Tigerpalooza going on today. Talk a little bit about that first.
Well, Tigerpalooza is an event. It's called Tigerpalooza, the Braun Warren Tournament of Bands. The idea of Braun Warren is a gentleman that was an alumni here, Bronson Warren, longtime band director here at Ada High School. He was also on staff here at the ECU in many capacities, and unfortunately we lost his son to cancer several years ago. So the former band director before me, Alan Carell and Bronson Warren, came together and put this event together under his name. And so this event is designed for many reasons. Yes, it brings in money for band scholarships to help offset the running of the Pride of Tigerland, but also this is a university that trains a lot of future band directors and choir directors. So the future band directors get to see firsthand how a marching band show gets put on. All the behind the scenes planning. And those students, you can see wearing this color shirt all around here, have specific jobs to make sure this day runs great.
Well, now I see a number of students with the Pride of Tigerland shirt. Looks just like what he has on there with the orange and black, the East Central orange and black. And this is not the first Tigerpalooza that I've been at.
No.
Having 5 kids, I have numbers 4 and 5 here today, as a matter of fact, who have all competed and marched on this field here. So we know it is a quality program. It's also a quality presentation and production going on today. So bands again from all around the state. Talk about these kids again too, because these are good performers that are out here learning this stuff behind the scene. Your band right now, what's the roster like for you?
Right now, the Pride of Tigerland's at 65 members. Like anybody else in the state and United States, we use that word rebounding from COVID. We all kind of dipped down right after COVID, and we've been steadily building every year to get back to the norm or where we were pre-COVID here. And the students are doing a great job. The retention across the campus is higher than over the past years. The scholarship opportunities are great here. And the students I have, everybody's invested, and we get to perform at the end of the prelims, the exhibition. I'm looking forward to that so these high school students can see what a college band looks and sounds like, because the way we march, the way we play is very different than what high school bands do across the nation.
Talk about the program too then, because that really just leads me into the next question. A quality university here in Ada, Oklahoma. Again, campus of East Central, beautiful campus, nice hilly campus and beautiful buildings. Some like the Kerr Center, which houses the basketball program here, the Geodesic Dome, been around for nearly 50 years now, yes. I think. But also some brand new, multi-million-dollar facilities here and that you get to be a part of.
No, it's great. ECU's generally around about 3,500 students. I can talk about, specifically, I can talk about the music. We have 2 main degree paths, instrumental and vocal music, and that branches off into the education side and the non-education side, which people will go more on the performance route. We have lots of ensembles. On the instrumental side, we have the Pride of Tigerland Marching Band, we have a pep band, we have 2 concert bands, we have a British-style brass band, a jazz band, a percussion ensemble, woodwind ensembles. On the vocal side, we have our choir. We can do opera, we do musicals, We do chamber vocal pieces when we need, and so there's so much going on here in music, and people can come to ECU to major in music, minor in music, or just participate in music. And so, and it's a great place. And you were mentioning our facilities. We're the music or performing arts department is situated in the Hallie Brown Ford Fine Arts Center. It's the biggest building on campus. It's one of the
new.
Nice. It's an extraordinary building. Like I wasn't aware of the building. There weren't many pictures that I saw before I came and interviewed here, and when I rolled up, I was like, boy, this is really nice. I mean, it is a massive building with a massive performance hall right in the middle, and then directly across the street you have the School of Business, that brand new building. And those are the two newest and biggest buildings on the campus here at ECU that are, I think, both are been built in the last, I think, about 13 or 14 years or something like that. And when you pull up at the end of Main Street, and that's what you get hit with here at ECU. Now we have several other fabulous buildings, but that's your entrance to the campus right there. And the campus here is laid out very well. I mean, the buildings are close. It doesn't take that much time to get between them. It's a really great working and functioning campus, especially if you're living on campus. It only takes 5 minutes to get from one corner to the next, and that we're not a small campus.
Right.
It's just laid out appropriately.
We're here on Midwest Sports Saturday again from Ada, Oklahoma, and we're at Coy Ishto Stadium here on the campus, renamed for the Chickasaw Nation.
Yes.
Big Cat, as the East Central Tigers play here on Saturdays. The Ada High School Cougars play here on Friday nights. A couple of Big Cats that perform here. You all perform here as well. Now I know East Central right now, it should have been just past kickoff in Monticello. Again, I said we'd talk about the GAC here in just a moment. But East Central on the road today to take on the University of Arkansas Monticello in the Great American Conference game. But you guys get to perform here on Saturdays. Talk about what that's like.
Yes, we get to perform here. We know we have the schedule way ahead of time. Sometimes it's an early afternoon game. Sometimes it's an evening game. I prefer evening games. I grew up in the SEC going to evening games, and I really like when the lights come down, that atmosphere, and it's cooler here in Oklahoma.
that much is certain. You play a 6 o'clock game is to be preferred over a 2 o'clock game, and I think that's even into mid to late October too.
It is. It's been really hot. I mean, even today we're in the mid 90s on the field. But a typical day for the Pride of Tigerland, we show up over here on our practice field about an hour and a half before the game. We warm up, we'll go through a couple of the tunes, and then, we get in the huddle, we have a game plan, just like in football. We talk about what's going to happen, who we are, how we look, how we sound. And so then we get over here and we start pregame about 12 to 14 minutes before kickoff. We have an entire pregame show of 4 tunes. We come out here, couple of cadences, we play Oklahoma, we play the banner, we do our alma mater, and then we march off into the ECU under the fight song and then form the tunnel for the football team to come out. Done with that, then we start playing through all 4 quarters. We are always in the stand, bam, bam, bam. On defense, on offense, we always have something to play. We very seldom don't play. And then halftime, we get out there. It might be the first thing, we might be the second thing on the field. And the cool thing is here, like a lot of other colleges, and it's different than high school. High school plays one show throughout the entire year. Here at ECU, we might play 2 or 3 shows throughout the year. We're always trying to change it up. The performance that we're about to give this afternoon is based around Seattle grunge music. For those of us who grew up in the 90s, Nirvana, Pearl Jam, and Alice in Chains.
All
so,
right.
I'm anxious. I love that music. The students love that music. We're hoping the high school students are like, I know those tunes. I know those tunes. And when you can make that relation between the music and the drill and high school students, college students, and people like us who are been out of college a while, that's the idea, is trying to connect all those dots for people to enjoy what's going on. And it's just a fun atmosphere. We do 3 tunes. The fight song's about an 8 or 9 minute halftime. We come back off, get right back in the stands, and then hopefully we get a win, and then after the game we play the alma mater and we continue on. So I tell them we got to go home.
So yeah, and I did want to mention that too. I mean, game day is an experience we enjoy as here on Midwest Sports Saturday, and we're on the channel Midwest Sports Net. Please subscribe, by the way. We talk about small college sports and more throughout the Midwest and beyond. And for the band as well, game day is an experience. And,
yes.
I realize there's some pep bands too, usually during the season. for basketball around here on campus,
Yes.
up there at the Kerr Center. But game day is an experience for everyone, and so, you know, not everyone's going to get to play on the field. That's fine. But everyone, you know, coming to campus like an East Central University campus, they can be a part of a great game day experience, and really here in the GAC and in so many sports.
That's correct, and I came from a Division I school before I came here, and I'm trying to bring that atmosphere here at the ECU. About, you know, a lot of D2 schools will just play simple shows or not even a pregame, and I want the students, I want the fans, I want the people around Ada to get that experience here. And I get questions like, boy, y'all do a lot of stuff, and I was like, yeah, we do, but that's why we're here. We're trying to get, you know, we want the students, the alumni, to be like, hey, that's our school, and be proud of us. And you were talking about pep bands. We divide the full marching band into 3 pep bands. So we started playing volleyball this past Thursday. So we have a pep band at volleyball. We'll have a pep band at basketball, even soccer over here when needed, and all those things. And like Monday, we have some of the students playing for the Chickasaw Governor's inauguration over here in Ataloa. So we're always doing all kind of stuff, and the students love it. It's music, it's music, it's music, and that's why they're here, major or minor. I mean, they're just enjoying life.
We're going to get to be back on campus here at East Central in the spring as we get to visit with Coach Destiny Anderson and her softball team. That's a few months away, but I wanted to wrap up our time here really quickly, and I did say I would mention the Great American Conference. Let me, before I let you give your final pitch here really quickly, from Arkadelphia right now, halftime score, the Ouachita Tigers are looking to remain undefeated. They're up 24-0 on Southeastern. I know the folks here in Ada probably like the side of that score in particular. East Central set to kick off just a few minutes ago. They're in Monticello, and Southern Arkansas is on the road in Bethany. Those are afternoon games. Then tonight in the GAC, it's Northwestern on the road at Russellville taking on Arkansas Tech. Southwestern Oklahoma is also on the road taking on Harding, and these are 6 o'clock games. One more, Henderson State in Oklahoma to take on Oklahoma Baptist just up the road in Shawnee.
Yes.
So that's your GAC lineup today. Don't forget, by the way, tomorrow night we'll be talking about the top 5 performances in week 5 of the NAI football schedule. Dr. Myers, then I would give you an opportunity to give a pitch for your program in university.
Yes, thank you. Here at ECU, there's a place for everybody. We have lots of different majors, lots of different pathways you can go, and we have a large amount of success with the students to go into the field. They go to graduate school. I mean, there's a lot of things, and we're very fortunate to be able to give the scholarships we do. Everybody, like for instance, in the marching band and the choir, they're on a scholarship. 2/3 of the band go to school for free. Yes, money is important for the students in college, but the experience is important. And what I'm getting at, the experience in music, the experience in the Pride of Tigerland, or in the choir, or anything you want to perform in. But even on the campus life is so important today. I want to say we all, like myself and the majority of us, we went to school at a 4-year institution. We lived for 4 years, some of us 5, and that's okay, because college is fun. It's more than an education. It's an experience. Some of my best friends I met in college, and I still talk to till today. And I just have memories. Of course, I was fortunate. I went on to get a master's and a doctoral degree, and I just kept building those relationships and learning to get me to the point where I get to do what I love every day. I get to go and teach percussion, teach band, write music, work with all these students, and it's such a cool job. But even outside of music, these students are going into education, into nursing, into mass comm, into coaching through kinesiology, all the other programs here on campus. I can go all day. They're going to have such a great experience down the road. And if I can help them through the side of music, being a major or a minor or what we call a hobbyist or participant, I'm here. And it's like, if you want to come to ECU and you play instrument or sing, look us up. There's a place for you. There is a scholarship for you. There is a lot of excitement, and you're going to really enjoy it and make some of the best memories of your life.
All right, East Central Tigers, you heard it right here. We're at Koyesto Stadium, which, by the way, I didn't want to fail to mention behind me, as you see the visitor side of the football field, you can see the band performing there. 1993 national champions won the NAI football championship 30 years ago this season. So congratulations to those Tigers, and to honor them this year as well. But I want to say thanks, Dr. Myers, for stopping by here on Midwest Sports Saturday. We appreciate that. Welcome to come back. We'll talk some more sports and music when we get a chance to visit again. In the meantime, thanks for watching this. Please subscribe to the channel. Continue watching us here as we talk about small college sports and more throughout the Midwest and beyond. God bless you. Have a great Saturday.